What's up guys, my name is Jake Xiao and today we're going to go over chapter 185 of Jujutsu Kaisen. This chapter is actually a very interesting chapter from when we left off with Kashimo versus Panda. That result was quite upsetting if you are a Panda fan. But now we're about to dive into the chapter 185 where we see a backstory of Panda and we also see something very interesting in the end. You guys just wait out and see. If you haven't already, make sure you leave a like on the video, it would be much appreciated as you guys know. Also subscribe if you're new and turn on the post notifications so you don't miss another Jujutsu Kaisen video. Now that we got that out of the way, let's get straight into the video. So the first panel that we actually see is a gorilla bullying a panda. This was an introduction of Panda's backstory. You can see Panda looking cute in the hoodie and stuff like that, and you can see how he was when he was young. In addition, it seems that he's getting bullied by his brother, which is a gorilla. If you know, he has 3 cores, meaning that the gorilla is definitely one of the cores. The other core is a triceratops, which is his sister, the one that's actually shy. And also the 3rd core. This is the defensive core, whereas the gorilla is the attacking core. So it clearly seems like Panda's getting bullied by his big brother. And the triceratops is basically saying that Panda should be fighting back more. He shouldn't be allowing people to bully. But Panda seems fine. And in fact, it went back to the brother smiling and gets punched in the face. Panda starts crying, like, a lot. And it seems like this is one of his traits, which is to cry. But not only because of that, but due to the fact that he actually looks like he struggles to have friends. He keeps following people, you know, probably looking for validation, probably looking for just some people that he can play with. But as the gorilla is actually watching all of this unfold, where he's getting insulted, he's getting bullied by other people, the gorilla does nothing, which is his older brother, which is not really an older brother thing to do. But he wants Panda to fight back, he wants Panda to be more solid. At this moment of time, there are 2 individuals that actually wanted Panda to throw his ball that he got from Santa into the river. And they just start insulting, they're saying no, Santa's not real, he's useless, XYZ. So because Panda wants friends, he then throws it. When he threw it, it seemed that he wanted the validation and also the fact that he wanted to be friends with them, made them throw it, and instead of becoming friends with them, they decided to snitch because apparently destroying the environment, throwing something into the river is a crime, which is why they then said that they're gonna report it. As the gorilla is watching all of this, he looks very disappointed, looking at him like, what's wrong with you? Because that was a ball that you got from Santa, why did you throw something important away? And he even calls him stupid. But Panda then gets very upset and angry and says, yo, I just want to play with my big brother, you know? And instead of, you know, actually fighting back, it seems that he got upset again, started crying, which meant that the triceratops had to come in, which is his sister. So now we actually see a little bit of why the gorilla is acting the way he is towards Panda. And in this case, it seems that the triceratops was actually quite upset with him because he's actually doing it all the time. And she even points out to him that there's a difference between him bullying Panda or the other kids bullying him. Because no matter what, you have to be protecting him. You are his bigger brother. And the sister is basically inferring that she knows Panda is weak, but she knows that the gorilla has to be the strongest. Not only that, the gorilla allows a lot of things to slide and doesn't actually protect him when he needs protection. But the brother has a different outlook on things. The gorilla sees Panda more as a nuisance and believes that he just cries every time that the sister's there. But the triceratops actually allows him to know something, and it's the fact that every time Panda cries, he acts the next day like nothing happened. The reason he doesn't get angry at him or frustrated is because he genuinely feels that is how the brother's meant to act. So really and truly, through that, we see there's a standard. There's a certain standard that is met and shown from when his brother has been treating him all this time. Meaning that Panda actually genuinely feels this is the right way to be treated. When in all actuality, that is not, as a brother. So then we fast forward into the brother actually wanted to do something, you know, really nice for him. Because he threw his ball away, he actually wanted to buy him a new ball. In fact, he tried to remember the color of the ball and it also looked like he's saving a lot of money for it. Then after he suddenly awoken, and with being awoken, it was by a strange man. This strange man was a person with a mustache and glasses, which they refer to as Dad. It seemed like the sister and the brother was seeing off Panda in a different type of way. They were very confused as to why they were even woken up in the first place, because they were going to bed at the time. And they find out that Panda randomly is about to leave forever. This made the big sister and the big brother very upset, and Panda starts crying a lot. But now in this situation, the gorilla is actually very upset. The brother is actually confused and is angry at the fact that he's being left alone, and they don't even want him to go. They know that all the things he's not good at, because Panda's not really good at running, he's not really good at playing games, playing football, anything of a sort. Sometimes he even wears the bed, and he's saying that kid can't survive without me because he sucks at everything. We can't leave him alone by himself. So it's not the fact that Panda is leaving them, it's the fact that they're being left. So overall, it seems the Triceratops is very content and understands what the situation is and starts crying. You know, the sister really does care about Panda, and he says that you have to let him go because, you know, you're the big brother, right? And even the gorilla was confused, but he was like, the ball, he wanted to buy it for him because nothing would be the same without him. And this led to the first time we see the gorilla crying, which is also along with Panda crying. Then moving forward, you see Panda almost on his deathbed. Now, a lot of people are very confused as to why Panda's not dead. And the reason Panda's not dead is because he has 3 cores. If you realize, he has a sister core, gorilla core, which have both been destroyed. The head is where the final core is, which is even why Kashimo was asking, wow, I'm surprised you're still alive, or aren't you dead? He's upset that he can't read the expression of Panda, especially due to the fact that Panda refusing to tell him where Sukuna is, or who Sukuna is. After being asked for the final time, he is asked, and it says that Panda's jaw is very tight, with a smiling face. It seems like he's even a cocky expression at that, and he doesn't mind dying. So Kashimo's like, okay, I see. Then I'll make sure that you'll never open it again, that jaw of yours. And just before he was about to kill him, Hakuri comes in the most fashionable way possible, in a fiery attitude, with the fever. And even visit Panda with saying, did you lose some weight? Ironically enough, he had only a head. And Panda's head was still on the stick, which was Kashimo's pole and rod. And even Kashimo is literally looking at him saying, oi, don't you get me too excited. Which he's very excited, more because he wants to get it sorted. He wants to get in a fight that he will not regret. So this is going to be one of the greatest fights in Jujutsu Kaisen, in my opinion. I feel like there's so much that can happen. There's so much potential. But these are 2 people, 2 heavyweights that we have not even seen anything of yet. We've seen only glimpses of what they can do. And this is the first time that we've seen Hakuri outside of his domain expansion doing something crazy. And crashing the containers as an entrance is insane. So yeah guys, I appreciate you guys for coming through. Thank you for watching this video. If you haven't already, as I said, leave a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, comment down below what you think is going to be happening next chapter and who you think is going to win. The videos on the screen, make sure you watch them because they're actually really good content. And as I said to the new and old people that come and visit my channel, Jana.